All right. So, yeah, I heard one person say that this death is like when JFK died. So, that's the bar that they're already setting this at. Um, I don't even know where to start. I'm not going to cover a whole lot of this. There's not a whole lot to show, but all I want to point out is this guy's last tweet. Um, Here, I'll try to show you real quick. That's the last tweet Kobe Bryant ever sent. That's the amount of points I think he had. That's his career points. 33, 6, 44. So those are the last numbers that he ever tweeted. What else? Last night, literally hours ago, LeBron James passes him. He writes his number and name. He writes Kobe's name and numbers on his shoe like he's already passed away. It was weird. You know, he writes a little note on his shoes. I'm going to have to look it up and see what it said. And then goes out in Philadelphia, where Kobe is from, and passes him on the all-time scoring list. And then hours later, Kobe Bryant dies. What are the odds of that? Pretty weird.
Sheriff's office and whatnot, other local law enforcement on the scene have not confirmed exactly who this helicopter belonged to, or even if Kobe Bryant was on board.
He was. This is from an hour ago. All of this is confirmed.
But just a huge blow for the...
I think one of his daughters was with him.
...entire basketball community.
I have a lot of friends who worship this guy, who love Kobe Bryant. This is their favorite player. So it's hard for me to go all out and, but I don't know. Like, there's no way Kobe Bryant is dead. No way. This guy 100% faked his death. This is a smart guy. Lots of money. Totally gets to escape the world stage and go to a piece of land we've never seen that is paradise.
And of course, Kobe Bryant's family, and for the 4 other people that are believed to have been...
I'm just gonna keep showing the same goofy pictures.
Fire on the aircraft, the helicopter, and that's why it went down. But you can see another helicopter overhead, the smoke obviously coming from the scene of this crash in Calabasas, California, not far from where Kobe Bryant...
Nice foggy day to, prepare a staged crash scene. Not many people will see you staging this scene, and then, just light the smoke bombs.
Largely believed...
I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying. Like, what is
Fox
this?
News contributor Jim, as...
That's not a lot of fire.
You're watching these images. If these reports from TMZ and other local outlets are true, Kobe Bryant dead at age 41.
Okay, I watched this news break on social media. I watched it go from it being a rumor to fake news sites talking about it, to it just circulating as a rumor, to TMZ posting about it, and then their site crashing and having technical difficulties trying to access the Kobe Bryant's dead page, to sports journalists starting to cover it, to Fox News is covering it, to CNN's covering it. So I watched it literally go from it being a nothing story to a rumor story, to maybe it's real, to it's full-blown real, to it's a whole huge event. It interrupted the Pro Bowl that's going on. This was on every network today, because this is like when JFK died.
On your thoughts?
Well, it's just shocking, and it's heartbreaking for me. I'm just getting this news, and
they've had a lot of people come on here today who have been talking like that, with the voice. This is a Sunday.
Very sad. I've known Kobe his whole life, covered his entire career.
Yeah, Jim Gray's on here on phone, and then like an hour later, he's in studio.
Personally, very, very fond of him.
So he sounds like he's crying for 2 hours.
Tens of dozens of texts from what I read on TMZ.
Oh, that's interesting.
Tens of dozens of texts that have come through in the last few minutes about what has gone on in phone calls. So I don't have any of that information, and no, I haven't heard from anybody.
Understood. This just happened, so not a problem.
League and play against Jordan, famously in an All-Star game early in his career. He can
It's
and play against
2020.
Jordan, famously in an All-Star game.
It's 2020, and we can't have 2020 vision on these pics.
Uh,
They're just so crappy. It's cropped in.
Early in his career, just passed the torch last night when LeBron James passed him on the third all-time leading scorer list, and was so gracious and humble in doing so with LeBron.
And he did it in Kobe's town that he grew up and played high school basketball in. What are the odds? And then hours later, Kobe Bryant dies.
Kobe Bryant is on the Mount Rushmore of greatest basketball players
Let's get that shot again.
ever. And he's sitting up there with Michael Jordan and LeBron James, Will Chamberlain, and Magic Johnson, and others, Larry Bird. But he is he's going to be very, very sorely missed.
I like that. Pardon my ignorance here, Jim, but did Kobe live in the Calabasas area or in the Newport Beach?
Anything new? You're going to keep showing the same
Come up
footage?
with words right now, quite frankly, is that summing up the life of a man who was, I don't know Kobe's age, but Kobe.
On how she's doing, where she is, when she found the news, etc.
I'm going to go to live right now as I record this, see what they're talking about.
Here with you all since
some of their coverage now.
And I'm sure the mother's love never stops, and how they must be feeling through all of this. So Kobe did very much have a family. I don't know how much they were speaking.
Yeah, of course he had a family. This guy has been a storyline in my life since I was a kid, okay? This guy came out of high school and was dating Brandy. Took Brandy to her prom or whatever. Brandy was a former, musician, TV star. So then that's his story. And then whatever, they break up. Kobe's this amazing basketball player. He wins championships. And then guess what? There's a rape trial. He's accused of raping a girl. So then that's a huge story. There's a rape trial that either did or didn't happen. I can't remember. He buys his wife the big ring.
Speaking on these later years, but
Kobe goes on to score 81 points, wins another title, changes his number.
Quick-witted,
Retires, wins a frickin' Oscar.
very intelligent, spoke several languages, and he never held back.
He's always been a story. And then look, another story. He dies on a random ass day, a Sunday, where there's no football. There's a Pro Bowl that no one watches. A week before the Super Bowl. It's just really weird timing. All of this is weird. I'm not buying any of it.
And unfortunately,
Then I think this guy's helmet equals 24, which was Kobe's number.
there were no survivors. Right now, we're in the very early phase of this. We still have some fire activity on the hill. So LA County Fire Department
This guy just looks like an actor.
units are doing a progressive hose lay
I mean, he looks like a fireman, but he looks like a fake one.
right now to get water up. The aircraft is down pretty far from the road, so we're having to put several hundred feet of hose in to get up there to cool down the scene.
That's it. 5 people dead. Not a trace of them left. That's supposedly some of the helicopter. And this little smoke cloud.
And right now we're waiting for the arrival of NTSB
But yet,
investigators.
a person swinging a golf club, hitting a rock, causing a spark, catches an entire field on fire that burns, half the state down for frickin' 4 weeks.
There's not much more to add right now. We're still in the very early phase of this. We don't have any information as to who the aircraft belongs to or the victims or even the number of victims at this point.
So then why are we saying it's Kobe Bryant? Like, what happened? Did Kobe Bryant, die of an overdose, and that's too embarrassing? So you concoct this whole fake crash thing so his legacy lives on?
We just know that it's multiple fatalities and there were no survivors.
Fireman's telling you it's not Kobe Bryant yet, so why is the news saying it's Kobe Bryant?
76.
We heard 3 or 5 fatalities.
We don't know, sir. We don't have a number on the number of fatalities right now.
How many people can that helicopter carry?
I don't have that information. It's easily researched, though.
Where was it going?
Don't know. Don't know where it came from or where.
Why are we talking to this guy? He doesn't know shit. He just put a fire out. Leave him alone.
Tomorrow,
Oh, yeah, Kobe's dead. Got to talk about Trump.
Have here. CNN has confirmed this news. Kobe Bryant, 41 years old, had retired just a few years.
20 years with one team, and that's it. You don't play for anyone else. Of course, he wasn't drafted by the Lakers. He was drafted by the Hornets and was traded fairly quickly to the Lakers, where he made his name.
Who was he traded for? Do you know that? I know that. It was Vlade Divac.
And his career, and of course made the Lakers into a global brand as well. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You don't really see this often in the NBA. You don't really see it from anybody in any professional sport. Not these days. I mean, back in the old days, that's how it used to be. Players would become a one club man or a one team man, but you really don't see it very often. So, I mean, that is.
It's weird, isn't it weird that we broadcast one of the greatest athletes' death live on television in real time as it happens? It's what we do in 2020. Got to sell that story.
Got
to make people really think that this is real as it can get. I don't know. That's just weird looking.
authorities were called, and of course you're seeing pictures now of still the smoldering debris and just
for the family right now.
Yeah, his daughter was killed with him. There was just a video that went viral. It's now a GIF of him explaining something to his daughter courtside. Everyone had been sharing it the last, month or so.
At least they know that Kobe was traveling with his daughter, taking her somewhere she loved, teaching her the rhythms of the game as only he could. It's an incredible thing, but a heartbreaking thing for this family to lose one of their 4 daughters. Yeah. As we've been mentioning.
As soon as this happened, I instantly could see LeBron James before a game with everyone with a black patch on their jersey or a number 8 on their jersey. And I could, for some reason, see LeBron James crying as they were talking about Kobe, like before a game or doing like a memoriam. It's weird.
Kobe's wife, Vanessa.
This is going to be a huge event. This is going to be a big deal. They're going to be talking about this all year. This whole season is going to be dedicated to Kobe.
They've been together almost 20 years, and we believe that Gianna was the only child on board. We don't know the other 3 victims of this crash, but apparently there was a pilot on board. We don't know the other identity.
And I misspoke because Gianna was 13.
But stay tuned, and we'll let you know who the other victims were. Just stay right here while we run these ads.
He also has a 16-year-old daughter, Natalia, and then a 3-year-old, and then a newborn.
Everyone gets mad at me for kind of saying that this might be, he might have faked his death or whatever. All anyone knows these people from is television. Kobe's not a part of your family. You don't know him from anywhere. Even if you met him somewhere one time after a game or something, you only know these people from television. He's dead from the world stage to us off of television. We'll never see him in anything new again, but there's a good chance that Kobe is still alive, living his best life somewhere else that we will never see.
Oh gosh, heart just really goes out to his family today, that's for sure. Let me turn to Peter Goals as we now focus on the investigation and what happened here. He's our aviation analyst and a former manager.
All right, I'm going to stop the video there. If I see anything else, but you get the point.